What's up, everyone? John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo here with an unboxing for you of the LG Marquee. It's a mid to high range Android smartphone for Sprint. Let's go ahead and see if there's something good written on the Marquee. Alright, so here is the LG Marquee. Let's go and take a quick look at the box. Typical Sprint, you got a picture of a dude in a yellow shirt with yellow socks, looking really happy playing with this phone. Here's a picture of the phone. These are life-size drawn to scale, so the phone is actually about 17 feet tall. This guy is very tiny. Blocked off some information there, some stuff on the box telling you about what's in it, but we're gonna see that in a minute. LG Marquee and some more LG Marquee business here. Great, let's go ahead and dig it open. Hopefully the little guy is not included in the box. Here is the LG Marquee, just sitting there, chilling in its cardboard house. I'll go ahead and make it homeless, push it off to the side. This phone is extremely light. I wonder if the battery's in there. We've got in here a micro SD to SD card adapter. Not sure if that was just included in our review unit. This was sent to us from Sprint, or if maybe there's something else going on that maybe you're gonna get that in your box as well. We've got some books. Yay, getting started guides. If you want to recycle your old phone, Sprint's really good about providing an envelope to do so. I encourage you guys to recycle your old phones. The batteries in some of the old devices can be really hazardous to landfills. We've got micro USB cord, and we've got the charging cord, or cable rather, for the wall. Adapter is the word I'm looking for. Plugs in. They do this thing. Out of the plastic, and they'll work. All right, so the battery's in here. Pretty impressive, actually, how light this phone is. Let me do a little zooming in action here for you. Let's take a look at the phone itself. Hey, here's the phone itself. All right, let me go ahead and peel off the plastic here. I know you guys love looking at those displays. We have it on the back. We do. So we'll peel this off as well. Come here, plastic. All right, let's go ahead and power this sucker on. And hopefully it's got enough juice to start working. And I can run you through the specs, because there's actually a lot to like about this phone. All right, so here is the LG Marquee. It has a 4-inch ultra bright Nova display. Of course, that's measured diagonally. It's got a resolution of 480 by 800, so that's WVGA. You can see it doing its whole startup business there. Being powered by a 1 gigahertz single core processor, 512 megabytes of RAM. On the back side, it's got a 5 megapixel camera with autofocus and LED flash. That's not the only camera this guy's rocking. It's got a 2 megapixel shooter on front, living right there. You can see it. Comes with a funky background evidently pre-installed on here as well. 2 gigabyte micro SD cards pre-installed, 1500 milliamp hour battery, which must weigh 0.0 pounds. This phone is extremely light. And the whole thing is going to weigh 3.95 ounces. All right, so here's the phone. Let's get it kicked up there. And let's do a quick tour of the device. Power it back on. Okay, on the left-hand side, volume rocker up and down. Got a hard button for launching the camera, wherever you want that hard button to launch. On the right-hand side, nothing. You got nice straight lines there. Bottom, microphone. On the top, there's where the charging port's going to be located under a door. I hate doors, but that one just slides off to the side. You can plug it in. You've got your power and lock button on the upper right-hand corner, which is my favorite position to have those. That's my favorite position. And we've got a 3.5 millimeter headset jack. On the back, it's hard plastic, very sort of reflective looking, sort of space age-ish. You can see me somewhere if I get my face in there. Boom, there I am. Hi. This is me talking to you in a phone's reflection on a camera. All right, it's Monday morning. What do you want from me guys? All right, so let's go ahead and power this thing on. Let's take a look at what's powering it. Jump right into settings. And it looks like a relatively unskinned version of Android, which is kind of nice. Let's see if LG added anything in here. Looks like pretty native, native gingerbread. So let's double check that. Let's jump into settings. He also has support for Sprint's IDs. You can switch different IDs, but essentially like themes for the phone. You know, nothing overly fancy there. We'll go ahead and scroll down to the bottom, about phone. And we are running Android 2.3.4 right there. Pretty decently responsive so far. I've got 4 capacitive buttons across the bottom, typical ones you'd expect. Home, you've got your menu button, your back, and your search. Everything else here is sort of as it should be. Nothing else overly exciting here going on. I am John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo, and this looks to be a pretty good option actually if you are in the market for a mid to high range phone. You don't want to check prices online because those change all the time, at least right now. This is $100 on a 2-year contract. So if you want a thin, light phone that can do Android and hopefully do Android pretty well, you guys can go ahead and pick this up today from Sprint. Stay tuned for a full review here of the LG Marquee. I'm John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo, and I like scrolling through screens.